All right, y'all, welcome back. PR here again. I got a good show for you. You know, it's hard to start a show, and I want to tell y'all what's going on and what happened. I kind of got hit by all this virus stuff too. Supposedly we're off for 2 weeks, no pay. So I feel y'all's pain. I do. You know, it's bad because I need a job. You know, but it's good for y'all because I'm doing some extra fishing. And you get to see some extra shows. So that's what we got. Let me catch you up real quick. Caught them shallow that Saturday. We went back Sunday. They moved out. It's got cooler, overcast. Didn't really do nothing. Rain Monday, Tuesday. Just terrible, cold. Went back Wednesday. As soon as it broke up, you know, it stopped raining enough where we could go fishing. And I know them fish had pulled out, so that's what we do. I get some minnows, yes. And I just fish what I call just the old bottom rig. It's a rig with 2 hooks, 2 gold hooks, I got a little drop shot about a 1/2 ounce, and you just tip minnows on these little gold hooks and drift them around out in deep water. And this is kind of a pocket I'm out drifting around in that 16 to 20 foot before it gets back into a good spawning ground, right? So that's what we're doing, and we catch some good fish. Hope y'all enjoy it. The next show, my cousin jumps in the boat with his girlfriend, and they're looking at some property, and we come across a brush pile that's out in 22, 26 foot of water. They stacked on it. Anyway, that's the next show. I want y'all to see that. Check this out. We're just chilling around, relaxing, floating the minnows out in this deeper water, and catch some good fish too. All right, let me know what you think. Pictures real quick. Mr. Todd, his new boat, I showed it a couple weeks ago, took his wife with him, Miss Lisa, caught a over 7-pound bass, first big old bass out of the boat. Miss Lisa, congrats. AJ, down at Baden, good buddy from work. Congrats there with another 2 good fish, 5+ there down at Baden. Mr. Phillip, I think it was down at Randleman a couple times, at High Rock maybe. Big old pig. I told y'all we was going to see some big old bass. It's just time of year to see some big old bass, so we're going to. And then lastly, Mr. Sam down at Lake Jordan, catching them crappie down there. Thank y'all. Sending pictures in. Y'all send me them pics. I got a lot of pics. Bear with me if you sent one to me, okay? I'm going to get them out there. Thank y'all for sending them. Let's get to the show. Let me just drift around. You know, this cold front come through and push these fish out, and we go out and target them with some good old manners. What do we have here this morning? So you take a little ride, and then you come across this, which I don't know if there's anything here. There's a little bobcat or something in the background, so y'all have to bear with me. All right, well, nothing on that first spot I graphed, so on to the next. But look, I did get some minnows. So I did catch some up shallow the other day, and that was just some good old fat fish. We ate them for supper the other night. Excellent. Even baked some. Excellent like that too. Put a little cheese on them, lemon juice. Anyway, these fish are kind of backed out, so I'm gonna go up here in the mouth of a little bay and just drift some minnows around. I like doing that this time of year, and it's just different. Okay? Y'all sit with me. Okay, welcome back, y'all. Look, I did something I did last year. I got a lot of comments about, and we just had some rain for 2 days, cold rain. I had to fish up shallow. We went back and they was kind of not there. There were some smaller fish there, but the big ones act like they pushed back out. So back down at the lake, some minnows, and what I'm doing is just drifting around in this great big pocket I'm in until what you see behind me is like a spawning ground sort of set up. So I'm sitting out in the mouth of this pocket in 16 to 20 foot of water. And I've graphed some drifting around. All I'm doing is I made it's kind of what we use at the coast around here, just what we call bottom rigs. It's a 1/2 ounce sled, 2 hooks with some minnows, and I'm just drifting around. I've caught 2 so far, missing. So what I'm doing is just letting it go all the way to the bottom, and because the fish I've marked's been real close to the bottom, wind up twice, and I'm letting it sit. That's how I've caught the 2 I've caught. I did have one up shallow, 10, 12 foot of water. I hadn't had a bite with a shallow one. So again, I'm just kind of trolling around in the mouth of this pocket, watching my graph. See if we can catch it on. Okay. I got 3 rods. 1, 2, 3 at the front, 1 at the front. All right, so we finally got one on the old rig here. Kind of smaller guy. But he's a pretty little fish. Even got my minnow back. Pretty fish. Just drifting around. We'll stick him in here for now. That gives us 3. Y'all can use any rod. You see, I got this one on a bait caster. The bottom one's good. The top one ain't doing too hot, so we'll replace him. What a juicy little minnow, juicy little guy. On the bottom. We'll do a couple winds up off the bottom. That's how we reset them, y'all. Oh, finally got another one. There's a bucket fish too on the old bottom rigs. Again, I'm up off the bottom, just a couple winds of the reel. There's another good fish. Good eater. I got a nipple back here. He's still on it. There he is. We finally got us another one here. This is kind of small, no? Yeah. This one's kind of small here. We'll let this little guy go. Hook fell right out. We'll let that little guy go. All right, we set that one down. Set it back down. I got 3 poles, y'all. The girls would say chillaxing. We are chillaxing today. Which ain't bad, I guess. Uh-oh, got one right here biting. He's nibbling with it. Oh, we got him. We got him. He's a baby too. He's a baby too. Just a little guy. We'll let him go. So we need to minnow her up again. Oh, we got one nibbling over here on the other side of us. See, once you get into them, sometimes it's hard to keep rods down. You ain't slammed it yet. Oh, we still back there biting it though. On the bottom, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. We had one over here biting this other one again, but he quit. I stole the middle. Got one. He don't feel big. No. He's a baby too. Just a little guy. Oh, what happened to them slabs? Baby, let him go. Right here, 21 foot. There's some stuff on the bottom. That's kind of what I'm doing, just out here drifting around in the deeper water. I grabbed one, hold on. There he goes. He wouldn't take it down. He's still messing with it though. Oh, we got him. He's a baby too, though. Okay. Cool. After we caught that baby. How beautiful is that? Out here, relaxing, watching the poles. And the depth finder. It's all good stuff, man. Right there. Oh, he bounced back out. Look at that slab. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Hold on. We got that one on the level wine pole. Look at this slab. I mean, this is a pig. Good fish there. That's a good eater. Ooh, God. Put him in the box. Oh, a nibbler right here. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. He feels pretty good. No, he's a small guy. He's a small guy. He's pulling pretty good though. Oh no, he's a good. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Look at that. Good fish. There's some brush or something there. Put a fish to the side of it. There's a bite right there. We missed him. Should have waited. Let me check his line. All right, there it was again. We just bottom rigging. It just don't matter. This, I got the level wind. It was up front with me most of the day. And then I had 2 spinner reels set up the same way. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Anytime the fish back out, just back out of a spawning area. And you'll see them on the graph. And I tried to show that to you when I seen them on the graph, and then we ended up catching 1 or 2 there. So thank y'all. Leave me a comment. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you hadn't. Crash.